Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Japan. Where last left our nation, we were launching a fairly large invasion into Mexico, and we are preparing for war with Brunei and Sulu. A better troop type. Kind of dangerous to do that while we're in a war down here, but I think we wreck their troops. We've got some colonial forces backing us up, so I think we're rather safe. And that's still under progress, under construction. Let's pick up some more troops to take down there. So we're ahead of them. We're 15, they're 12. So yeah, it's probably going to be a bloodbath. Once we save up some points, we'll get a military leader. And we're going for more monarch points. Wait a month. And navally, we will not be able to compete with Brunei. So that is unfortunate for us trying to land over here. Might not be able to pull that off. But we're going to mark Brunei as a co-belligerent, take land from them first, and then we could potentially land on Sulu. Let's go for improved relations, I guess. Okay, let's move through this land so we can see everything. I don't think they have any more forts if we're at 99, a war score against them. So we'll just spread out. Okay, well they're doing it for us, so yeah. Get trade efficiency increased. Okay, we can get our general. He's pretty good. Got 25 units. I know we could defeat them, but it might be hard keeping control over our colony. Keeping it safe, because they're probably going to retreat around here. Okay, so we'll just continue doing this. We'll do the Caribbean Sea, because we've got to move through there anyway. Okay, so we had a separate co-belligerency on Itza. You can keep that. I don't know how overextended they are. It's like 53% or something. So we want all their money. That'll bring us up to 90. We'll bring them up to 90. And then we'll just come back for them later. Let's bust this fort. I don't mind them taking on a little bit of debt from having too many forts, but we don't want to make it excessive. Because they already are racking up quite a bit of debt. And we'll leave these guys, they can't rebel suppress. So have them hunt for the 7 cities of gold. And once they've had time to core and convert, we'll go for our attack over here. Okay, speaking of attacks, what are you guys doing? Go for an attack here with Brunei as a co-belligerent. Leave behind one guy to protect the colony, which definitely isn't enough. But hopefully we can wipe out their army here. I doubt it. I think they're going to run, yeah. Okay, so we can't protect this. We would just be throwing away those troops. Hopefully there's no uprising while we're not there. If there is, it's not the end of the world. And we have the cannons? No. I want some more cannons. Okay. That's a weird decision for them to do that. See if we can kill this army. We can get around to here. Where they should keep some eyes on this. Nice. They didn't retreat when they had the opportunity. Now they will probably land back over here and counterattack, but our troops are so much better than theirs. We should be relatively safe. I don't think we want to do that yet. Can't get stability. Not much inflation to buy down. We're going to develop. And we might as well develop in our capital. One of the age objectives in the future is going to be developing something up until you have a 50 development province. Okay, we're 8 minutes into the video. Just keeping an eye on that. And I don't know where their army is. It looks like they're building up a new force here. Don't know where their navy is, but we're going to risk it and try to land on Sulu. If we lose these ships, we really don't need galleys, so we could replace them with more transports or trade ships. I don't want to risk these just for the sake of a naval blockade. Yeah. That was just a matter of time. Hopefully they won't inflict too much damage. And we got 5 prestige. Great. Let's keep an eye on what's going on here. I can see some red stuff. Oh! That's where they took their army. I object to their tactics. I mean, I appreciate them once it advantages us, but won't go for American East Coast. We'll just go for as many of the oceans as we can. Wow, they killed a lot. Certainly not ideal. And I don't see the army. Did we actually fight it? We must have. Or maybe they retreated north. Navajo. Let's start building up a spy network against you. Lost our conquistador, sadly. Let's hire a new one. And he could start looking around for some new stuff. Okay, we have all 3 walls broken. And our fleet's probably still somewhere east of here. Completed this colony, good. And let's start filling in more down here, because we'll have a lot of troops stationed in this general area. And now, let's see, how many more states do we have? Because we're going to need one for down here. Oh yeah, we can get a lot. Now we'll move these guys over here. Okay, so yeah, we got Cotton Sulu. Let's pull this guy back. We'll need somebody to send off a peace deal anyway. We'll start converting this province. Nope, it's not time for that yet. Okay, truce expired. Oh. Don't let him do it. Let's get these guys back down south. Do we have a CB on them yet? No. Let's start getting one. We no longer need this spy power. Okay, I can see their army being unloaded here. Where are they going? Probably here? Yeah. So let's greet him with a hug. Because we're the heroes in the story, we're nice guys. And now we trade in Chinaware, which means that we have fulfilled a 3rd objective. We can get trade ideas. Sounds great. Because we're going to want to push some trade south. Specifically from here. Okay, so that feeds into Malacca directly. Okay. Pretty thorough victory there. They have naval domination by a huge margin, but that doesn't bother us. And simply definitely need Brunei. Wow. Will upset some people. It's 100. So we can't even take their money. But hey, can we complain? Not really. Start the process of coring all of that. We're definitely not increasing that autonomy. We're in fact going to decrease the autonomy. As soon as we have a chord, of course. Let's take Sulu. To upset people more, but just Malacca and Brunei. And if Malacca gets too mouthy, we could always attack them over their trade stuff. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Okay, South Atlantic. Why don't we do these sea zones? Then we'll move on to new areas. Are you exploring? Go ahead and explore. Of course, we could take them over now, since we have our claim. I do want to give our subjects some time to get everything cored, and maybe get some conversions in. Let's go for base production, because that could fuel our trade power. More trade buildings. How are we doing on ships? We can get 5 more. Let's get some trade ships. And we have no corruption, so we reduce spy power of one of our enemies. Let's keep an eye on our time. We are at the 16-minute mark. Okay, good. Not producing as much money because we're so heavily overextended. We converted that. We're going to need to convert all of this stuff too. And we have our claim in Navajo. I guess we could just make them a tributary. I don't think we're going to do that. Let's explore American East Coast, sure. Okay, maps are spreading. Get down here to help our subject. And let's keep an eye on how global trade is shaping up. Okay, so Malacca isn't too high. Nippon is producing quite a bit. Bengal, Nippon. If we can get enough of this south to Malacca, because these two together are certainly the richest. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to get all of our trade power south, because we'd lose some when we're pushing it south. A couple different critical spots. Go for this prestige from converting, because we're doing lots of conversions. Oh, cat's got something to say. Come on, bud. Yeah, I'll pet you. But you're like right out of reach. Sorry, he's the boss. Let's go ahead and get a claim here. I'm not going to press that super quickly. Gotta deal with these rebels. We want to deal with this. Manji. And we could get a couple more marketplaces. Now, us taking this temporarily hurt the trade power of this node, because the autonomy has risen on all of these, including one of the principal coastal centers of trade in Malacca. Oh, Ming. Let's insult you back. Oh, we can get Spain and France. Let's see. Russian embargo. And now I bet some of the people like England will hate us a little less. But they still want our stuff, so my choice of words of hate us a little less is probably accurate. It'll be good for our economy once we get this stuff cord added as a state and drop the autonomy there. Do the same here, which will be a pain because we'll have to move ships to kill the inevitable rebels. Let's see if we do Baltic Sea and so on. Let's do this Atlantic South America. We got a claim on you, so let's just pull that trigger. We don't need Pueblo as a co-belligerent. We'll just beat them up for their money. Should be relatively easy despite the mountains. They're at military tech 6. How are you guys doing religiously down here? They've made pretty good progress. We've been feeding them rather quickly after all. And let's check the debt of our subjects. No debt. No debt. McMuffin's almost certainly got debt. Yeah, 540. We're a great power, so I think I'm going to... Come on. Oh, that's what we do. I'm going to influence them. Because they'll build up trust. It's costing us money, but we're getting gold back. Pima? That's somebody different. We'll conquer them next. Who are you? Navo? Yeah, we don't need any spy power there any longer. We'll go for the South Atlantic. And we might as well influence you. Should be a lot of money. That means we can't pay off their debt for a little while. Nice. But I'm hoping that Navajo, or possibly Pima, or Pueblo, somebody has some cash lying around. Nice. Okay, so that's this province. Make that full core. We could give this to our merchant guilds. I think we will. And I think, yeah, let's put in an edict here for trade power. We could go for conversion strength here. Yeah, let's do that first. And then after a year, we'll switch it. To trade power, obviously. Can see them running around up here. Okay, Brunei, stage you up. We have to wait till we're at peace before if we can decrease that autonomy, that's fine. Enforce religious unity. We are definitely going to give that to our merchant guilds, and while we're at peace, we're going to make this our main trading port. Master of the Mint. Let's see if we can get +3 missionary strength guy. Yep. Our clergy and Bushi want more land. Try to give that to the clergy? No. 0 autonomy. We gave you away, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, this is all 0 autonomy. Okay, this is going to our clergy. And that will go to our Bushi, because it's not a very good trade. Good. I think most of our provinces have more admin than or more base tax than base manpower. Let's keep an eye on our time. 26 minutes. When we stop it here, just so I don't forget.